St. Joe, everybody. Welcome back. You're watching Vietnam Steve, and I've got a good one for you today. So today I'm out at the cemetery, and it's grave cleaning day. So essentially, we've sat in a big traffic jam for an hour trying to get in here, and everyone comes on the same day and hits the gravesite of the ancestors, gives it a bit of a clean up, and meets up with all the families. So all the extended families here bought all the cleaning equipment. It's probably up there behind me, up here, and we're cleaning away. So this is a very, very big cemetery here, and everybody comes on the same day in Vietnam, so it does end up being a bit of a jam traffic. But surprisingly, when we got down here, there's plenty of space. In fact, looks like our car's actually made it right down here now. So, but we were stuck in traffic coming up a hill. As you come up the hill to get here, there's people that make these tombstones on the side of the road, and of course they put their wares out onto the road. So your 2-lane road's now a 1.5-lane road, and it's Rafferty's rules. So essentially, we all wonder where we're going to end up, and I can actually show you a little later in this video where we are going to end up, because I've got a burial plot here, and when all is said and done, we know where Steve's going to be. So we've got quite a big plot here. That's the family plot, and everyone's up there giving it a bit of a clean now. And come with me and I'll show you where I think I'm going to end up in the future. I might also have a quick look around some of these burial sites here, because I have to say some of them are spectacular, if there's such a thing. It's all part of the Vietnamese folk religion, and none of them have got a jacuzzi or a swimming pool in, but there's some pretty big setups here. Let me know in the comments where you're going to end up and how you know that. I'd be interested, but particularly if you're an expat and you've got different customs where you are, and what are those customs, I suppose? So this just goes on for acres and acres and acres and acres. And there's one up here with a blue band around the top. They've got a couple of trees growing up in their funeral plot, and it looks like they've made it a double-storey job. So I guess if you're paying for your funeral spot, there would be some economies of making it a double story, that's for sure. So we've come up here in the VinFast. This is a fully electric vehicle made in Vietnam, and it's about 400 kilometres to the charge, and when it's charging on the fast charger, it's about 50 minutes to get it to 90%. So quite modern, quite well organised. Now I was just going to take you up to where our actual plot is up here, where all the activity is, but they've just cleaned the stairs and I've got filthy feet, so I'm going to bang my feet off. I'm going to bang my feet off and then head on up. So these two at the front here is myself and my wife are going in there, so that's the Peach and the Fat Man right there. Her parents are going in this one up the front here, and brother and her brother and our sister-in-law will be going in here. So one of the things that I really love here in Vietnam is just the family traditions, and sort of if there was, you know, my 4 rules to fix stupid, one of them would be just to reinvigorate the family traditions. So, you know, we've got nothing on our plate today but coming out here, thinking about the ancestors, cleaning up the gravesite, and heading home. We left about 7:30 this morning, and it's now 9:30 because we do frig around a bit. But it's really just a case of family getting together. Probably going to go and have a bit of lunch after this, and just bringing the whole family together. So we're not rushing off to some sort of employment that we have to have to pay our mortgage. We're not rushing off to our second job so we can afford to buy food, and we're just out here enjoying the day with the family. So it is a family orientated culture, and of course I'm loving it 6. This is my first day back in Vietnam, and straight out to clean up the gravesite. And of course I've got a vested interest in it because we've got a spot there for me now. So how good's that? It's a cloudy old day, about 24 degrees, and really loving it. I'll show you the view from up here. I'll come up the hill, and then we'll get back down to the action. See, only got one in here, but they got plenty of space for the whole family. It is overcast, but a lot of this smoke is from people burning stuff. This one here looks like it's for sale. They've had a fire, burnt the whole lot, cleared it out, and probably ready for someone to buy that one. And people that don't have these big plots are over here on the hillside with basically just a grave. It's probably the dead centre of Ha Long. So that's been my morning. I hope you've enjoyed something a little bit different. Coming out and cleaning the graves. It's a set day every year, so the whole of Ha Long comes to the cemetery, and it's just jam traffic and a lot of frayed nerves from people coming up the hill. The main cause of the traffic jam was the people that make these tombstones putting their wares out on the road and blocking a third of the road, but there was a big truck that just parked there, and everyone had to sort of knit one, purl one to get around the truck. I'll see if I can sneak in here because we're a bit over this way. You can't quite see us. We're that around the corner here. Nice big palm trees here. Yeah, remembering the ancestors is a big thing in Vietnam. And of course I've got all the cousins here that I haven't seen for a long time today, so no doubt there'll be plenty of frivolities in another hour or two. That's us up there with the white flecked roof. So what has surprised me walking around here is just the ages of the people that have passed away. So a lot of people in their late 40s, a lot of people in their 50s, surprisingly, but all passing away sort of 2015, 2012, 2009. So if you're born where you were turning up into your 50s around that period, it's been a bad time. But of course, Vietnam's come a long way since then. Life expectancy now exceeds the life expectancy in the US, and people are living a bit longer. But a lot of people in those early 2000s were passing away in their late 40s, early 50s. Got a bit of noise here because another family's taken off, the next door neighbours, if you like, and yeah, very interesting to just walk around and see the families and see when they were born and when they passed away. A lot of people born in 1960, 1970, passed away in 2010, 2011. So things are improving, and hopefully we get that life expectancy well up into the high 80s here in Vietnam with all the mod cons that we've now got. So what's happening here is the mother-in-law's heading down here to her family's grave area, and she's going to put some stuff there. But of course, these plots come down through the male family line, and so her family, her parents are over in another section. She's just ducking over there to give that one a bit of a tidy up, but of course it's her brothers that need to look after that one because now she's part of this family. A lot of discussion happening up here by the ladies. They're talking at 100 to 1, and look, I don't know what to say. We've got 10 spare spots in there, so the next 10 people that pass away from this side of the family are well catered for. Let me know if you know about the Vietnam folk religion, how it all works, because I'd love to understand it. It's all a bit beyond me. But the good news is I know where I'm going to end up, and I've got my funeral plot in Vietnam. So the reason I whizzed that video on was this lady's just turned up on a motorbike with 20 litres of homemade wine. So they use the homemade wine to get smashed, but also to clean the ancestors' grave. So these people have got flowers and some offering, but the lady with the wine is carrying it down the hill there now, and there'll be a nice party down there. So of course it's not cheap to die in Vietnam. The family plot we've got's about 40 or 50 grand US, and these little ones just up on the hill here, just a single grave site, run to about 30 grand US. So quite expensive. Now I know in the comments Vietnamese people will correct me on those amounts, but been basically told it's 750 million Vietnamese dong up there, and about 1 billion Vietnamese dong here. So by all means, put in the comments how much your gravesite's costing you and whether you think. Thanks for watching. Probably got a couple of months of Vietnam content coming up. I'm here for a little while, and look forward to taking you out on the 5 at 5. I didn't go early this morning because first of all the plan was to sleep until 6, which I did, and secondly we were supposed to be out the door at 7, but we're a little bit late. So you'll be on the 5 at 5 tomorrow. Thanks for watching, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next one.
Ông thế lại đi quay lại đi tìm bà. Mệt quá. Không phải của bà. Đi có lủi thả lủi thủi chả nhìn ngược nhìn xuôi đi. Anh được cái chỗ đấy sỏi.